Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here with Ashley.
Hey guys.
We're here to do some mini sessions again. We're outside enjoying the nice weather with Charlie, and we just wanted to see what everyone was up to. If anyone needs a reading, these will be donation based. You can donate your choice either to Super Chat or PayPal, which the link is below in the description box. So if you're interested, you can either get rune reading, pendulum, tarot, your choice of deck.
Hi,
If
Debbie.
you donate, we'll pull you at least 3 cards, usually some bonuses. We like to help everyone out. So even if you can't donate, we just ask that you simply like and share the video. How we will do this is when people start donating, you will be put on a list. I will go through that list. If no one has donated at that time and there's no more of those to do, then I will go based off of who's in the chat section that is looking to get a reading that has liked and shared the video. So, hey Debbie, how you doing? Hey Tonk.
Hey girl, hey.
I hope everyone's doing well today. So just make sure you like and share the video. Tell us how your day's been. How are the motivational mornings doing for you? Do you feel like it's helping you through your day?
Did you guys, I know that you guys were here this morning. Did you guys do the exercises?
Mm-hmm.
We're keeping an eye on you guys.
Yeah, we will hold you accountable. So, yeah, let me know if y'all have done the exercises from this morning while I work. Good for you.
Are we able to tag people in the...
We should.
See if you can tag Cora and let her know that we're on. She followed earlier, so you should be able to. Sorry guys, give us just a second. We just want to make sure that Cora's here. She wanted to come back and see us, I believe.
No, nothing's coming.
No. Well, I'm gonna text her really quick.
Okay.
So what's up, guys?
Yeah, let me know. How's your day been? What's been going on? How's your Monday treating you? You know, usually people are so like hating on Monday, but with us doing the motivational mornings, like it doesn't even feel like a Monday to me. I've been busy all day, and even with me being busy, it's been pretty smooth sailing so far. I'm just happy to have my boy back and, you know, doing work and helping myself and helping everyone else. It's a beautiful job. It's not even a job because it's a passion, and you know, I've been looking for that my whole life. So I'm glad to finally have that. Well, Debbie, you know what? We all go through that and it happens. We just have to be patient with ourselves.
Are you kidding me? Right after the meditation, I went upstairs and the puppy, Baxter, the little cute white one from the other day, he pooped everywhere in the bathroom and like ran through it all over my bathroom. So I went directly from meditation to a poop-filled bathroom. So I was angry. I was yelling. I spanked him on his little butt. So it's real. Don't be mad at yourself for getting angry. It's a real emotion.
You do. You have to be compassionate with yourself because
it was a test.
We all get triggered. We all have those moments where, you know, and usually it's because stuff builds up or it's that instant like, what the fuck moment, which we all have those too. But there you go. And that, you know, is so funny because the positive affirmations and just making it your reality that I am going to have a good day, I'm going to feel well, instead of focusing on feeling bad, just makes such a huge difference. I don't know if y'all caught it the other day, but I woke up and like normally if I have a headache, which is very, very rare, it's usually in the sinus area right above my brow. But I know that most headaches either reside at the back of the skull, at the top of the head, or in the sinus cavity. And my whole head was just like pounding. I could feel it from the base of my neck all the way to the front of my face. And I knew that I had a busy day and I wanted to show up for you guys. So as soon as I opened my eyes and realized that this sucks and I won't be able to function if I feel like this, I immediately went into, I am well. I am going to have a great day. I am going to feel great for the rest of the day. And just kept saying it over and over again. Went back to bed, did some Reiki, cleansed myself, and then fell back asleep. And when I woke up, I felt completely re-energized. It's like it didn't even happen. So it's really important that we don't let it get momentum. Like, okay, so yes, you had a blow up moment, and was it deserving of a blow up moment? Was it you standing up for yourself, or was it a reaction thing? You have to ask yourself, and was the intention right? Usually that's the biggest question. What was the intention of the blow up, right? As long as your intention is there, it's not always great to go at it in a reactionary manner, but you also have to forgive yourself and reflect, and hopefully you can do it better next time, right? That's the whole point in learning.
Carlton.
Hey, Carlton. Hey, everybody.
What's up, guys? Cora.
Yep. All right.
Looks like everybody's starting
Cora.
to pour in. We love it.
So, hey, Lachey. It's good to see everyone. So, yeah, I mean, either way, even if y'all don't get readings, I mean, we're here if you want them, but we just love hanging out with you guys, and that's why we end up getting on here every day.
We're drinking some awesome water that we made earlier. Yes. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got fresh mint in it. It's got some mango, some blueberries, some strawberries, a little bit of pineapple.
It's delicious.
It's amazing.
And it's fresh spring water.
Yeah. And my wife just went and grabbed some mint out of the garden for us. We actually got this water from God's Acres Healing Springs. It's here in South Carolina. It's like a little far away from where we are, but hey honey. But we have a whole jug of it inside, and it's the spring water, so it's healing. And we love it, and it's so good, and it's perfect with our fruit in it. So it was hot earlier when we were setting up. It was like, are you? I had it when we first came out, remember?
It's funny how Spirit already knows what we're
supposed
doing.
To be here, yeah.
We're supposed to be here. So for anyone that is joining in that is not used to how Jess and Ashley roll, the way this works is that it is donation based. You can donate your amount, whatever you choose, to either Super Chat or PayPal. I'm working with 4 decks today, and Ashley is working with
my pendulum, my runes, and I have a pretty little deck too. The deck that I used the other night.
Yeah, this is The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein.
They're so gorgeous, guys.
Yeah.
I'm in love with them.
And the decks I'm working with are the Nature's Whisper, the Archangel Power, the Wisdom Tarot, and the Whispers of Love, for anyone who is interested. So
I love that everybody comes in and says hey to each other.
I know. And
what a great tribe.
It is a great tribe. So if you donate your choice through PayPal or Super Chat, you will be put on a list, and we will go through them accordingly. If you can't donate, all we ask that you simply like and share the video. So just give us your question. Let us know whether you're donating or liking and sharing the video, what your question is, and we'll get to you. Otherwise, we're going to hang out with our tribe. So
also let us know if you can hear us fine, because we're kind of in the city, in the country. So it looks like we're surrounded by a million trees, and we just picked a great spot for you guys, but we're right next to the road and a train track. So if you hear a train go by, don't be like, what?
Well, and too, it's almost 5 o'clock. So there's probably going to be a lot of traffic rolling through. So.
Also, if you guys can see us well enough, because when we set up, we were definitely in the sunniest spot of the yard, and then all of a sudden it dropped to 64. It's freezing. We had to go change clothes. It was craziness. Even Charlie needed his blanket. We had to go get Charlie a blanket. He's out with us today.
He's now, though, huh, Bubba?
The other pups are sleeping their little lives away. You can hear us good. Thanks, Cora. Well, you know I got a big mouth, girl. You might be able to come outside and hear me. So what's up, everybody? How was your day?
Thanks, Cora. Do you have a question that you would like answered?
You can get a card pulled. You can get
A
a pendulum.
or
I'll pull a rune for you. What you want, girl? Not today. You want to save it up?
All right, Carlton. Have a good night, hun. Be safe out there.
Goodness gracious. I'm about to come and make you take a vacation. You're doing the most, Carlton, but I respect a hardworking man. All right, Cora, we'll save it up for you.
All right. So, yeah, the weather
fine.
is pretty nice here. It's just when you're in the shade and
it just gets cold quick.
It does.
Like if we go over to the sun, it's like 72. In the shade, it's like 64. It's the weirdest thing ever. Yay, South Carolina.
Right. Okay, and that's fair
Hi,
enough.
Joyce.
That's fair enough.
Yeah,
Cora.
it's okay to think about it.
So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Charlie's been transitioning pretty well so far, a lot better than expected. We're hoping that all his stuff
Lachey says she's got a question.
Is going to heal up pretty quick. So, all right, Lachey, what you got, hun?
Give us something.
Yeah, you know I got you.
And I know you like and share. So
yeah, right. We know you're loyal.
Our sage went out too. I feel like we should relight it.
Okay.
Lachey walked in the room.
Sage it up for Lachey.
My sage queen.
We had a.
Did we find our keys? No, we did not.
And honestly, I've been so relaxed and in the moment.
We haven't even tried.
I haven't even tried looking yet. I walked him back there just a little bit to kind of, see if maybe it dropped on the front of the trail there, but then Charlie's back leg started hurting him, so I had to bring him back.
Oh no, I'm sorry you've had a headache all day. Get you some hot tea, girl. But yes, we didn't. Hey, how are you feeling today?
So, Lachey, we were joking about you before we started the video because, Ashley is kind of a pyro. So there's a burn barrel back there and she lit it up right before we started the video and it literally looked like we were having a powwow. And she goes, well, if they do, what if they see it? Is it going to look bad? And I said, well, just tell them it's sage for Lachey.
We threw it all in the bucket for Lachey. We're just smoking out the whole joint. The whole neighborhood's getting it.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Just for you, Lachey. So, yeah. Hey, Nick. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining.
How are you feeling, Nick?
Yeah, how's your neck been?
Good.
Okay. I'll try to send you some Reiki after the video's over. Okay.
You deserve it.
Yeah. Just email me so I can get a little more information from you and we'll set it up. I'll do a small session for you.
I need another long distance too, so.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. We'll double that shit up for you.
I need one more long distance because I have Cora on the schedule already. I have Mama on the schedule, and I have.
They're lining up.
Yeah,
girl.
Everybody's starting to line up. So what we can do is we can do a long distance because I have to do a few long distance sessions as well
in order to get her certification.
So that would be perfect.
And
hey,
I'm
Michelle, what's up?
Right
Shannon,
now,
what's up?
Nick, I'm telling you right now. So for anyone who is local to the Charleston area, we are starting to offer crystal healing and Reiki sessions with the both of us. So, and
Super
especially
powerful.
for even if it's long distance, I can do long distance Reiki, and she needs to practice to get her certification.
Yeah.
But after she gets her certification, then she's good to go. So, but yeah, we're gonna start offering.
I'm like a week away, guys.
Too. So, and I'm telling you what. That junk is powerful.
And you guys want to know what's crazy? The very last session that I need, that I have been saving for this whole time, is myself, a self-healing.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I think
we just need to go ahead and do it.
This whole week that we have planned out for the self-love and self-care, that we want everybody to be a part of, and here I am not giving myself the healing treatments that I offer everybody else, right? Go figure.
Okay, sounds good, Nick. Now, Lachey, what do you mean? What does Spirit have to say about a new car? Do you want to know if it's going to be a good idea, or what's going to be the process?
You want a card pull? You want a pendulum?
What do you need, babe?
You know you got to be specific, girl. You know the rules of the game.
You can't be so broad. We've already told you that.
We'll pick your brain, girl. You know we will.
It all depends on who you go through and where you're located about getting certified for Reiki. I just happened to get lucky and manifested it. And my mentor actually taught me in exchange. So we have a really good relationship. And then you're taking the crystal healing course, which is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, and I've been trying to work on touch therapy as well, which is really similar to Reiki, just a little bit more hands-on. It's just a little different, but they both feel amazing. They both feel really good, and the crystal healing is out of this world. Michelle's had my crystal healing, but I think Shannon's here instead of Michelle. I don't know. Yeah, do you need one? Oh, that's fun, Nick. Aw, how cute. At judo school, my kids take karate too.
What's your sign again, Lachey?
I hate that we have to keep asking you, but we've made so many new tribe members in the last few days. It's like
it's hard to keep up, especially with everyone's sign too. Some I'll remember.
The Reiki that my wife looked at was it ended up to be $6,000. She's kind of shopping around. I'll let you guys know when she finds a good one.
I will say
Taurus,
too,
duh.
I was saying that in my head. Now, okay, you might be able to find, depending on your location, because I think like at Canterbury's, they do have Reiki courses, and it's probably still like a couple $100 for each level, but you know, it's more of the smaller places.
What happened? You getting you?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I don't know if it's someone that just came into the chat room or if this has to do with Lachey. Who's not speaking their truth? Who's having a hard time communicating?
Raise your hand.
Yeah, because I can feel it. I mean, you can see like it just hit me in my eyes. Yeah, someone's not speaking up. And look, someone just dropped out, and my throat's clearing up.
Craziness. Okay, so
I don't think it's you. I think it's whoever dropped out of the room. There's 10 people in here, and as soon as I said that, someone dropped out.
Which is cool, be gone.
But yeah, they closed my throat up with whoever it was.
All right, so I saw your card. No, it's not you either. You guys are silly.
I feel like you're going to have to work for it, Lachey. It's not going to be a simple purchase.
All right, y'all. The wind's picking up. We might blow off. I'm just kidding. We won't.
It's something you're going to have to work hard at manifesting. You're going to have to work for it. Did you see? It made me chase it. It made me chase the magician.
Oh, and it was the magician?
Yep.
Oh, fun times.
Yes, thank you, Tonk. Tonk sending everyone good vibes. That's
Thanks,
right.
girl.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stab you. Stop it.
I'm trying to get back to where I was at.
But yeah, they're gonna make you work for it. They're gonna make you manifest it. They're trying to get you to test your manifesting abilities. So I would start like a vision board, you know, kind of figure out what kind of car you want, print out a picture of it, put it up on the wall, and act as if you already have it. You know what I'm saying? And believe that it is in your driveway every morning you wake up. And even if it's not there, don't get disappointed. Act like you were driving that car to work. You hear what I'm saying? Oh, thanks, Cora.
Thanks, honey. You're so sweet. So I finally got back on. I was having issues, guys. My chat wasn't showing up. And currently...
Well, you know what? That is the perfect amount of time to manifest it. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, that's plenty of time.
That is plenty of time to manifest by Christmas.
You better get on your manifest.
Yeah, you better believe the shit out of it.
Yeah, you better get it, girl.
Every morning you wake up, that car is in the driveway. You wake up, you look at that picture, you say, that is my car. It is waiting for me outside. I am driving it to work. I love my new car. I feel safe in my new car. You know, you tell the universe
have it on your vision board? Good.
And you believe that you are driving that shit every single day. Every single day. And I'm telling you, by Christmas, you can manifest it.
For sure. Easily.
Yeah, exactly. That new car smell is nice. Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Cynthia, you're awesome.
So it is. You have to believe it. You have, you know, even one of the little tricks that we found out about manifesting money was smelling it. Like, go get a $20 bill out of the ATM and like literally smell it.
Yeah,
like,
we've been sniffing money.
Smells nice. I have an abundant flow of these. These are just rolling into my life.
We both have money altars in our room.
Yep. And it's working.
We let our money incense. I mean, you have to manifest that shit.
I'll do anything.
It doesn't come from anywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from nowhere.
Right.
Anywhere.
It's an energy exchange. It doesn't come out of thin air, you know, but it will manifest its way in different ways.
That's right, girl.
You know, whether like, okay, I was taking the course with Taylor about the law of attraction.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Taylor Schlango. Y'all check her out.
Yeah, she's amazing. And so, you know, she said, think of something that you want to manifest. And
ooh, Lachey, I like that idea. She says she writes herself abundance checks.
There you go. That's a great idea too.
I saw a checkbook like that in one of the stores we went in when we were in North Carolina, maybe. Little abundance checks are kind of cute.
But yeah, I mean, I literally was like, okay, well, you know, I have some issues with self-limiting beliefs when it comes to money, so I don't want to be outrageous. I'll say I want to manifest $1,000 in a week. You know what I'm saying? And you know, normally I'd be like, okay, that's just completely unrealistic. And even though I didn't reach that goal, which I'm totally not upset by, I actually manifested more money and like gifts through giveaways and that kind of stuff.
We won a giveaway. Actually, Cora, you got tagged in one of them, but me and Jess were trying to win this group of things. I mean, some pretty expensive things, and we won that. You know what I mean? So what we didn't make in money, we won in gifts for the use of our business. You know what I mean? So it's an amazing thing.
Oh,
nice.
Nick.
You and your
Poor
Google,
thing.
Joyce.
Nick said, all I can smell is my sweaty neck brace.
Aw.
I'd rather smell money or a new car.
Shove some money in the neck of it,
Right.
like right in the front, and just like just put it in front of your nose.
You know, you might even want to, I'm getting like essential oils. Try some essential oils to help relax the mind while you're laid up for a while.
I was looking to see because I think that I may. Let me come back to you on that.
I'm going to have to do that, Joyce. Print them out online.
Yeah, we can print some out. Yeah. So let's see. Maybe we can find an essential oil.
I got it, Tonk. Nick, Cynthia wants to send some sage your way. I'm on it.
On it, stat. Nice, Lachey, that's awesome. I know, right? Nick, it's a good idea, right? So I'm going to see what oils I can find for you for relaxation. What's some more good ones for him?
So I'm getting lavender, jasmine, frankincense.
Jasmine is definitely a good one, and so is the frankincense. Where are you at, Nick? How close are you to us? What if we need to mail you a bottle?
Do we need to make you a care package?
Do you need a care package, Nick?
All right.
Y'all, this is our brand new white sage, too. It smells amazing.
This is for you.
You guys are awesome, man. Couldn't ask for a better group. So what's up, peeps? Let's talk. Yeah, lavender's a really good one. But it might make you a little sleepy. So that jasmine and the frankincense is really good too. That's the only problem I have with lavender is it makes me friggin' tired every time I use it. You're very welcome. He's rocking with the sage.
Glad we can be of service.
Almond essential oil? Huh. I gotta look that up. See, teach and be taught. I like that.
Yep. Yeah, if anyone has some ideas of what would be good for relaxation and you know, I'm also getting we need to look up like anti-inflammatory.
Because that would help too.
I see a gift box in your near future, Nick. So yeah, we'll have to.
We're gonna put you together a little care package.
Turmeric, yes, turmeric is really good anti-inflammatory. Chamomile, yeah.
I've been taking some herbology classes. Is that how you say it?
I was picking up peppermint too.
Oh, y'all, let me show y'all what my wife brought to the table before she left.
Lachey, this is what real dedication, real tribe members look like, though. Do you see this shit, Ashley? She is going into her class with us in her ear. That is fucking dedication, my
girl.
Man. Yes, I love you, Lachey.
Do y'all see all this mint out of the garden? And this is like half of it. Also, you're probably going to see everybody pull up soon because they went to grab some dinner for us to make. My wife and my daughter, so. Also, for anybody that missed at the beginning, our beautiful water that we're drinking, it's got blueberries, pineapple, mango, strawberries, and fresh mint. And the water is from God's Acre Healing Springs. So this water is amazing. You guys should look it up if you're ever in South Carolina. It's a great place to fill up at. We have a massive jug of it.
So anyone who has joined in, sorry guys, for everyone who has been here from the very beginning, you know, I love you. So you're going to hear me repeat myself several times. For anyone who is just joining in that does not know what is going on besides us hanging out and talking to our tribe, we are doing donation-based readings. If you can't donate, all we ask is that you simply like and share the video. If you donate, it is a donation of your choice. You can do it through Super Chat or PayPal. And this is just to support our channel, equal energy exchange. If you cannot afford to donate, simply like and share the video. That's simple. we're working with total of 5 decks today. One is just more of a more positive reinforcement to kind of realign you real quick. But the other 4 that I'm working with basically deal with general energy. What do you expect to happen? Blah, blah, blah. Whispers of Love, Wisdom Oracle, and then the Nature's Whispers. So yeah.
We got some pretty carnelian rune stones we're using, as well as the pendulum. If you guys want a reading.
So if anyone does have a question, just feel free to ask. Let us know if you want to donate, like and share, whatever it is. Even if you do not donate or do not want a reading and just want to come hang out with us awesome peeps, just like the video. Just do it. Like and share the video.
Let your friends know, man. If you guys have best friends or brothers or sisters or mothers or grandparents or anybody that you think that would benefit from this group,
spread
the morning motivation, like put people on, man.
Awesome. Thanks, Joyce. I appreciate all of you.
Woo! I pulled my hair up.
Tonk, I know you share. So
release an alarm.
Oh, here comes the train. So
we told you.
Yeah. So what's going on with everyone? Is everyone doing well today? I don't know why I keep coming back to that question, but I caught myself.
Like somebody needs us.
Yeah. I mean, like, is there something we're missing? I mean, I'm glad that y'all like just hanging out with us, but awesome. I love that. Freaking fantastic. Oh, is your pendulum made of lapis?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Good eye, Cora. Good eye.
So yeah.
I don't know if anybody
so what do we want
missed
to talk about?
my new pendulum.
Oh, yeah,
my newest
beautiful.
beauty. Gorgeous, right? It's got some stones on the inside. It's just nice and gorgeous. Not using that one yet though, because I haven't programmed it. So,
you know, and butterflies, they're like the dragonflies too. They're a big sign of transformation. And like the butterflies are more about morphing into your own beauty and coming into your true self, right? It's a beautiful transformation period. So, you know, think about what stage you're at in your life. Do you feel like you're still in the larva stage? Do you feel like you're at the very beginning? Do you feel like you're in the cocoon stage where you're starting to morph yourself? Or do you feel like you're starting to finally break out of your shell?
I'm in class being a badass. I'm glad you find these chats relaxing. That's super sweet, Nick. All right, so
yeah, and you can do that too. It's so easy to make your own pendulum. So easy. I'm in class being a badass. I love you, Lachey.
Breaking out of your cocoon. Awesome. That's awesome. Glad to hear that, girl.
Yes,
I just lit our purple candle now. Y'all better wake up over there.
Yeah, so take the message for what it's worth, that you're finally getting out of the cocoon. You're finally breaking out of your shell. And
that's
you know what the next stage is. You're going to be flying around just like all the other butterflies you're seeing. So congratulations. That's awesome. So does anyone have any topics that y'all might want to cover, or anything that y'all would like to know? Do you have any questions for us? Is there anything you would like to know, how we work, or
about us in general?
Yeah, I mean,
what's up? What do you guys want from us?
She is a badass, Nick. She knows it too. Yeah. Yeah, if you have anything that close to you that long, it's gonna, and that's why I use, if I'm doing a reading and kind of on the fly, I need a pendulum, I'll pull my necklace off. because I'm always
With the
usually
quickness.
wearing something like this, which I just got this weekend, and it's a labradorite pendant. Oh, I was just like, I need it so much, and it needs to be around my neck.
It wants me back.
It wants me. What a second, burning girl.
Okay.
Do your thing. Just for you, Lachey.
Girl, you see all this? You see all this for you?
Do you want to practice energy healing, Lachey, or you want to get it done? Because, dude, like I'm telling you, when you start practicing energy healing, you get the healing too. That's what I love about it.
It's like a double energy.
Yeah, it's like a true exchange.
It's amazing.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Being a badass is awesome. There always needs to be a few badasses in the tribe.
We're just gonna make Lachey our bodyguard. She's gonna be our security. For chronic pain. Yeah. You know, the Reiki would definitely help with that too. The crystal healing would help with that too. If you're ever interested in doing long distance, we can definitely help you out.
Yeah. You just let us know, email one of us, or
I'm telling you, it feels like a full body massage.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and learn. And I think you would be great at it too. I really do. Your presence, just even being in here, like your energy when I pick up on you, you have this way about you that is easy to connect with. And I think that's why a lot of healers are like that in general, even though we all kind of bring something different to the table. When you're easily relatable, then people just like, okay, I feel safe with you. And that's what really makes it. Because how many people feel comfortable letting a random stranger know their personal business to get a personal reading? You know what I'm saying? You have to trust the person you're getting a reading from. Yeah. And the chakra cleansing is awesome. And like we said, with the crystals and the Reiki, it's like a double whammy, man. You will be not only completely realigned.
When Lauren had hers done, like she literally left in meditation, and she was able to fully get through meditation, which is something that she struggles with. She was able to pull bits and pieces of the meditation back, and she doesn't remember any of her dreams ever. So like, it's a really big thing. So it's definitely awesome.
But yeah, I mean, when you get it done, you're completely cleansed, you're balanced, you feel re-energized. It's amazing. Like,
Nick, I'm sure she was perfectly fine with it.
I honestly, like, the other day I was holding so much tension in my shoulders, and I think it was because we've been doing so much energy work and not clearing myself off enough. So it like kind of has been building up in my shoulders, and I told her, I was like, listen, I need you. Just put your crystals on me. And every time I go into it, it almost feels like what people describe when they go into meditation with me. It's that instant comfortability, feeling safe and secure, knowing you're in good hands, and like shit's powerful all around. The more open you are to it, the easier it flows too. So I've always been fairly lucky with that going through this process. Yeah. So.
What I just pulled, guys.
No, not at all.
Just for a little bit of fun, just kind of see what was a good message for everybody in the room, and the universe has my back.
Right. And Nick, it doesn't bother me at all, because, you know, like we were talking about before, we've all been through our fair share of stuff. We've all experienced pain in our own way. So when people, and I've always been one of those people that others have come to. I mean, I've noticed even going through this awakening process, have you noticed that more strangers, like people you haven't even had a full-blown conversation with, are just like,
I sat down at the fair the other day, and somebody literally was like, I was talking to Jessica and Lauren, and I ended up going and getting a bowl or something like that for us to put some ketchup and stuff in. And I came back and I was like, tell me that you love me. And the lady at the end of the table was like, I love you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love you too. And it's almost amazing when you start reaching out to so many people, the people that come back reaching out to you, you know what I mean? Oh, Lord. Guys, Charlie is on the move. If you see one of us fall, just do not repost it.
It'll be me.
Guys, y'all, this is serious.
It's okay.
He's excited. He sees people that he knows.
Okay. What happened? Oh, you want to see her? Go see her, Charlie. Oh, he's looking stiff. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go in soon and try and cook.
I need to get him some joint medicine. He's looking stiff.
Oh, that's nice, Joyce.
Yo, Bubba.
Sorry to hear about that. So what's up, guys? Is anybody needing a reading or anything like that? We're just here for you guys. You want to take him in real quick?
Yeah. Will you lay down with him for a little bit? Hey, remember the deal.
No, Jess did not find her keys.
What do you do if he shows any signs?
Oh, back up.
Making sure she knows the rules. She's used to her
that's cool, Joyce.
But I just like to make sure that everyone knows.
I just got another good card, and I'm not showing it till y'all start being nice. Do you guys see that? How beautiful that is. Do y'all see that color? I am the dreamer of my dream, and the universe has my back. You guys should say that out loud. I'm the dreamer of my dream, and the universe has my back.
Yes. And Joyce, that's awesome. I love when they come to visit through dreams. You can also visit him in meditation too. It's basically the same thing as dreaming. So
Which is really cool.
You can visit him anytime. And if you need help getting there, just email me. I'll help walk you through the process. If you're enjoying my meditations in the morning and we actually do a full-blown meditation together, you'll sink right in. So
I don't think that we could use the pendulum to find them, Shell. I mean, we could ask if they're in the woods, maybe.
We could probably take it out there and ask them to lead it to us, and the pendulum should sway the way that they are, right?
I mean,
in theory.
In theory.
Yeah. I know where I was, so if it tells us to go down a path, I didn't
that
go.
way.
Yeah.
You said dowsing rods earlier.
Huh? Treat? They're in my closet in the wicker basket.
Sorry, guys. Life.
Oh.
We're lifing.
Yeah. Okay. So it is actually. Let me go feed Charlie real quick. You wanna?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You're good.
I'll man the fort until she gets back. So, guys, let's talk.
Let's talk for real.
Let's talk for reals, though. So, what's everybody having for dinner? I'm about to go inside and cook stroganoff for the family. Nice. That's cool, Michelle. You're making ramen, Cora? Hey, no shame in the game, man. Sometimes you just don't feel like cooking. You know what? It's funny that you said lasagna because I have meals planned out for the week because I'm that mom. I think I'm going to do baked spaghetti. I don't know. Nice. How did he make his Cora? Shepherd's pie. Nice, Nick. I know, right? Big spaghetti with some fresh garlic bread. You guys are so awesome. I'm glad y'all were able to make it tonight. Sun's going down pretty quick. I guess it's still out a little bit. Nice. Stewed potatoes, rice, and collard. Sounds good, Michelle. Nice. I usually do that with my ramen too, Cora. I usually add some extra stuff. Tacos. I love tacos. Tacos are tomorrow, though, for Taco Tuesday. That's when we have them here. I know. I'm starving, too. My stomach's growling. I'm really hoping that when I go inside, my wife's already cooking. I'm hoping, right? But she's so awesome. She drugged the whole table out. She set everything up for us. She put a Wi-Fi extender in so that we could work from the yard. She's been running back and forth trying to help us get ready for everything, and I love her so much, and she's so great to me.
You're bragging on your wife?
I am. So if she's not inside cooking, I'll be okay with that. Shell, I wish I could come get some. You bring me some. I know. She's amazing, Joy. She really is. She's a great, great person. I love her so much. She's very good to me. And we've been friends now for almost 10 years. All right, let me hear it. Cynthia, what's up? When did y'all start realizing that you had a gift? Well, I can tell you honestly, when I was younger, a lot of things would happen. I would dream about things that would happen, time down the road. Like all of a sudden, I would dream about an accident. For instance, I had a dream about my Aunt Connie coming to pick me up. And when we pulled out of the neighborhood, we got hit. And my Aunt Connie went through the windshield, and I had grabbed a rose off the rose bush on the way out in my dream. And I remember at the end of my dream, like panicking because my aunt went through the window. And I remember in my dream looking down, and there was flower petals everywhere. And I would say about 2 months later, my Aunt Connie came to pick me up, and it happened. And I remember talking to my grandma about it, my mama, before she passed away. And we had the whole ghost and spirit talk and all kind of stuff like that. So I think that I noticed it when I was young, but I didn't really start to believe in myself probably until last year. And I think a lot of that honestly came with when me and Lauren got together really seriously. She has made me realize how great of a person I am and how powerful I really am. And just coming back into my life has been a really huge eye opener, because a lot of times people tend to have these powers to do wonderful things and heal others, but we hold it back, and it takes somebody to step to you and say, hey, you're fucking powerful and you're really great at what you do. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice to be around like-minded people. It makes it a lot easier for you to step forward and be like, you're right, I'm going to use my healing powers and I'm going to heal and I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, spend my time helping everybody and just trying to have this awesome, outlook on life and still be who you are. So, I mean, I guess it would have had to have been, I've always thought there was something different about me. But as far as really practicing and learning what I can do, it's probably been within the last year. Always been very drawn to my crystals and my stones and things of that nature. And I've used my pendulum now for the last year. But as far as my crystal healing, that is all new. So I'm very proud of that. You know what? I was looking at kitchen witchery and I thought that was pretty cool. I actually downloaded some stuff that's got some really good remedies and recipes and some really good stuff. So I'm into that too, girl. But I mean, that's pretty much what it is. You know what I mean? It's like you always feel different and you don't know why. And then, all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're like, I'm here for so much more, you know? So does anybody else have any more questions since we're waiting on Jess to come back? For anybody that has joined, do know this is a donation-based reading. Donation of your choice. You get a card pulled out of one of our 5 decks, a pendulum reading. Yes, Joyce, definitely. I don't know. Let's see, Nick. What could you go as tonight? Let's see. I don't know. It's really funny because we were at the store the other day and we saw the a few different couple outfits and we were laughing about the plugs and the reciprocal and decided that we both had to go as you know what I mean, as the reciprocal. So it's great. I'm glad you agree, Joyce. Yeah. So I don't know, Nick. I don't know what you should wear tonight. I mean, are you kind of limited on what you can wear? Do you just have a regular neck brace? Oh my goodness. There's free water everywhere, guys. So they asked a really good question. They asked when we realized that we, you know, had a gift, had powers per se.
Well, mine was kind of
like I told him, with me, it was like I was younger and I noticed that something was different, but I think that it's easy to keep quiet when you're not around like-minded people. Mm-hmm. And then you meet people and you come around people and you're like, these people are like, oh my God,
you're powerful.
You fucking have it, man. You have it. And so, and that's a lot of what happens. Is that the idea for his next costume tonight? The guy from National Lampoons. That's great. Oh. Cora, that's an awesome one. He had a neck brace at the end. He did.
So yeah, with my journey, I did have experiences when I was a child, hearing voices,
dreams, yeah, crazy things like that.
But of course, what any parent does with any imaginary friends or things that you experience, or even like deja vu. I mean, I remember having dreams,
monsters in the closet
all the time of, you know, like such vivid dreams that it felt like I was somewhere else, or, you know, that it had happened, but it hadn't. I remember one time I was sitting there watching TV with my mom and a commercial for a movie came on with Drew Barrymore in it. I can't even remember what movie it was. And I was like, yeah, I've seen that. And she was like, no, you haven't. I was maybe like 10 or something. And she goes, you haven't. It hasn't even come out yet. I was like, but I remember all those scenes. Like, she's like, oh, you must have seen the commercial or something. Like, I mean, she did everything to chalk it up, which is most
parents do.
Yeah. But, you know, and then the first time I ever heard a voice, my brother took claim over it. And I thought for the majority of my life that it was him messing with me while I was sleeping. Turned out it wasn't. I ended up hearing the same exact voice like 20 years later when I was with my husband. And I was like, I've heard that voice before. I've had experiences with full-blown
apparitions.
Yeah. One of my craziest experiences was at my dad's old house in McClellanville, South Carolina, and it was really intense. And that's actually right around the time that I shut it off, because not only did it scare me, but I went through a really dark period in my life when a lot of bullshit was going on. So it was right after my grandmother died, and I'm not exactly even sure who it was, because it kind of sounded more like a man, like boots, but I heard someone walking up in the attic, and of course it was like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. I knew my dad wasn't up, but I just assumed that maybe he had to go up there for something. But it was weird because the sound just kept going back and forth, back and forth. And I sat there listening to it for a minute, and then I heard it come down the stairs. Well, the way the house was set up, like what would technically be the front door, there's a little entryway that led to the living room, to the attic, and then to the master bedroom where my grandma stayed. And all of the rooms had doors, and it was just closed off to that one area. When it came down the stairs and it started walking in that area, I heard it come in my room without opening the door. I heard it at the foot of my bed.
You know what that makes me think about? When we were at the retreat?
Yeah.
Guys, we were somewhere of super high energy. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in life.
But once it stopped at the foot of my bed, then like what any kid does, I threw the covers over my face. And I don't know what good that was going to do, but it helped me at that time to brace myself. And then all of a sudden it just went still. And that was when the panic really set in. Next thing you know, next thing you know, the vanity that was at the foot of my bed, but against the window, whatever it was, literally shoved this thing against the wall so hard that the mirror was shaking. When I actually took the covers down and the mirror was still shaking, I hightailed it so fast out of that room. And I did. I ran into the bedroom. My dad was like, I don't know what's in this house, but I don't like it.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I've had full-blown porcelain mask fall off the wall, like come up off a hook and hit me square in the face while I was taking a nap in my dad's room. Well, it wasn't his room at that time, but yeah.
We had a lot of stuff going on here at the house too. We had to have a good friend of ours come and try to help us send some of the spirits over. We had a whole ceiling fan fall out. We have 35-foot ceilings.
Yeah.
And the ceiling fan was about 10 foot and it dropped. We got it on video. Thank God nobody was in the living room.
Right.
But we have the fan falls. We have stuff fall off the walls. It's super high energy.
They don't like stuff on the wall.
No.
The little boy was hiding lighters and stuff.
It was just a crazy thing. And then, like I said, on the retreat that we went on, we literally, so to the point where I was angry. Because Jessica came out of the bathroom. I'm like, who just came up the stairs? And she's like, no one. And I'm like, no, definitely someone did. Thanks, Cora.
Thanks, girl. We appreciate that.
Pick up anything in my future partner. I think that's a good card rating.
Okay.
I'll pull a rune too.
But yeah, so I've had experiences my whole life. What really happened to make me fully open up though was after I got married. After I got married, it was like a light switch went off.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing everything. I started sensing like all these energetic shifts with him that I didn't really notice before. I started having really bad anxiety and depression. I felt like I was losing myself every day. It really turned out when I was working at my old salon that a lady was working with us who read tarot, and that just kind of opened me up to it. Then I realized I was an empath, and the reason I was having so much anxiety and depression is because I was picking up everyone else's shit. So yeah, that's kind of how it started, and it's been a snowball effect since. So
once you pick it up, like we were telling Michelle the other day, once you pick it up, you don't stop.
No. And two, like when I realized that I was a medium, that was one of the craziest parts. I had a family friend that passed away I've known my entire life. And my mom and her were best friends before me and her daughter were even born. We'd known each other since we were 6 months old. And when she passed away unexpectedly, like the day of, like I knew she was in the hospital, but there was no reason for me to even think that she was going to die. The same thing happened to my grandmother. There's no reason my grandmother should have died, but I knew when I realized she was in the hospital, I had to go make my peace with her. When Judy went in the hospital, like I totally didn't expect it, but the morning of, I woke up that morning like, and I mean, it was almost like she was talking to me, because I knew I wasn't going to die, but it was like, I'm going to die. I know it's my time. And I didn't realize that it was her subconscious talking to me, because we were close. And me and her daughter were kind of on the outs at the time. So we hadn't actually talked in almost 2 years. So it was a little awkward, but of course I do what any friend would. And I mean, I was a hot fucking mess, but I drove to that hospital as fast as I could. And just the signs and synchronicities with that story in general, showing up at the hospital and seeing this weeping woman, not recognizing her, but turning out to be Judy's sister. And I consoled her on the way into the hospital, like, I'm so sorry, I don't know what's wrong, but I wish you well. And she was like, I just lost my sister. Didn't even know that we would be in the same room 10 minutes later. And we just didn't recognize her. Then after we found out that she actually had passed, I heard the ringtone that I always associate with her coming down the hallway, and I just lost it. So yeah, I mean, it's stuff like that, crazy stuff. There's a lot of stories I could tell. But yeah, full body apparitions are definitely one of them. Voices, just a really strong intuition and inner knowing.
So I pulled a few runes for you, Cora, and what I got was your first rune was hidden, and that's the energy of revelation and victory. That was hidden. It was flipped upside down. The middle one that I got for you was a mystery of unknown outcome. And the very last one was happiness. So, it's a little, it's kind of up to your own interpretation, but what I get from that is it's kind of an unknown outcome. It may be something you need to work towards. And then when I pulled you a card out of the pretty little deck, what's the name of this deck right here? I think this one is the Universe Has Your Back. I got the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Can you see that, Cora?
What is your sign, Cora? And probably Joyce. I mean, if really think about it, you really think that this stuff is not passed down. That's what I was trying to tell my mother. She was like, oh, you're so talented. And then she'll start talking about the signs and synchronicities and the experiences she has. And I'm like, Mom, don't you understand that more than likely I got this from you and Dad? So, I mean, it kind of runs in the DNA. So if you're an empath, you can pretty much guarantee your children are.
Katie, my daughter, she actually had a twin that didn't make it. And she used to tell me when she was younger that she saw her all the time. And now that she's old enough to actually speak about some of the things that she saw or heard, you know what I mean? Sometimes it does make you wonder, you know what I'm saying? It is passed down. You know what I mean? Intention, intuition, the way that we live, our children learn how to live. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Cora, what I am seeing, and I do agree with what Ashley was saying about, there are some things that are hidden that need to be worked on before your future partner comes in. The things that I am seeing is that you need to bring light to the dramas in your life and the energetic blocks that you're holding on to. And I really feel that there's going to be something tangible that comes from doing this work and ridding yourself of the negativity in your life that will be tangible with a possible Leo. But you have to remove yourself from anything that is holding you down, to self-limiting beliefs, toxic friendships. Make sure your tribe is on
toxic
point.
Relationships.
Yeah, toxic relationships. How is your relationship with self? There's a lot of things that go into it, but if you're watching our videos every morning, and if you haven't been, go back and watch them.
I talked to her this morning, and she said she's going to keep up and hold herself accountable
to
come to each video, and I'm super proud of her about
awesome.
that. And what's great is usually our cards and our runes match up, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, of course, with something being hidden, it needs to be brought to light, and it's about the necessary changes that need to happen, but removing yourself from the drama of others so you can make those changes happen. with the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card, this is talking about that tangible proof through strength and courage. But I really feel that it's going to be a possible Leo sign because I keep seeing fire.
Hi, Natalie. Welcome.
Yeah, and that's all you can do. The more that you work on relationship with self, the more energetically higher you're getting, that you will manifest or attract the proper person for you. You don't want just anyone to be in your life. You don't want just any kind of love. You want someone who is going to be beneficial to you, that someone's going to be supportive of you, someone who's going to understand you. There's a deeper meaning than just having a warm body next to you. You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that they balance your life, that it makes sense to have them there. And until you do the work that is necessary on yourself, you're going to keep attracting the same people of the same vibration. So it's really important, if you don't want to repeat those same mistakes or behaviors and patterns, that you change things about yourself and get in tune with the light within, so you can attract the proper person into your life.
Natalie jumped on and said crown chakra's blocked with positive movement forward. That's what she got for Cora.
Yeah, and I can understand that. So yeah, I mean, after you get the crystal therapy, I think you're gonna feel a lot
so much
better. So yeah. All right. Well, does anyone else have a question before we hop off and go cook dinner?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
We just want to make sure we get anybody that needs one while we're here. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. Okay, so what's your question, babe? Yeah, you give me a question. Hey, loves Annie. What? Aaron, I don't understand. How about travel for work? Okay.
Woman, what are you asking us?
Yeah. No, you're fine.
You're okay.
You just need to be very specific with your question. If it's a yes or no, then
she's like,
that would be a pendulum. You know, with the tarot, you want to be a little more specific with your questions. Like, if you travel, how are you going to feel? What is it going to take for me to get there, for it to be most beneficial? That kind of thing. Be very, very specific. Okay, so
will you be visiting Vegas in a week or two? Is that what you're asking us?
I'm pretty sure she's already going.
Yes.
Okay, so then you want to ask your pendulum?
Sure.
And I will. What is Erin's visit in Vegas going to be like if she does go? And I'm pretty sure we had this in our discussion, Erin. Just saying. Okay. What is my house? Hey, Scott. Good to see you, buddy. It has been a long time.
Girl.
It has been a long time.
I can't say when, but I did get a yes.
Okay.
Maybe got some things you need to do first. It was a pretty strong yes, though. So, do you already have it planned?
Honest, Scott, I'm getting the number 6, so maybe 6 weeks. Do you already have it on the market and people have been looking at it? Have you gotten any offers on it yet?
Can you what? I mean, they can tell I'm talking to you. What?
Did you already give him 2?
Yes.
No.
No, just 2.
No, I already told you.
Yep.
Okay.
No offers yet. Give it about 6 weeks. Do you come back and let us know if she was dead on about that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
It is. It works pretty well. All right, Joyce.
Yes, family girl.
What's your question? I also will say, Scott, I believe you're an air sign. I see a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, having a breaking point. Does that make sense for you? I do get the number 6 very strongly for you. So I wouldn't say it. 6 months does not sound right.
No,
it doesn't.
6 weeks.
6 weeks. Just keep putting those positive affirmations out there. Like I told Lachey, act as if it is already sold. Wake up with that sold sign mentally in your yard. You know what I'm saying? It is sold to the highest bidder. Make sure you put that in there. You're an Aries. Okay, so do you know a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that is like probably within your circle? Maybe you're not getting along with.
Joyce, I did ask if you were
be
supposed to be
with.
with Sean, and I got a no, baby. It was pretty quick to answer, too. Is that somebody that you're currently talking to? Figured I'd just go ahead and grab it. I saw it pop up. She wanted to know if
Who was it?
Joyce. She wanted to know if she was supposed to be with Sean.
Okay. Scott, do you know a air sign? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? It could possibly be someone you're working with, or I don't know if it has to do with your with maybe someone you're working with to sell the house. Is there anything else you want to know about that? Yeah, I mean, I would be a little careful if there is an air sign involved. Okay. I would just keep it in mind if you do find out that someone is an air sign. I feel like there might, and again, make sure you're being careful of your thinking, Scott. Okay, they're being very, very strong about this. Make sure you're doing your positive affirmations every single day and doing the visualizing work, because what I'm seeing is that there is an air sign that is involved somehow in your life that you're going to have like this breakdown moment. I'm not going to say breakthrough because I'm having the Tower moment with the Page of Cups reversed. So that tells me that there's an offer that's not going to go through. Okay. Sorry, y'all. See the comments?
I guess Natalie's helping us answer questions.
Wait,
I think Natalie is helping us answer questions. Guess what someone else said that was. Okay, so.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But anyway, so I do see that with the offer being refused or turned down or whatever the case happens, that
yeah, there is a train, Corey. You hear it coming? She commented train.
That it might put you in some real mental energy, and that's why I'm telling you to check yourself with the way that your mind works. So with that being said, don't be so resistant to the change, and make sure that you're doing the visualizing work and putting in those affirmations that it is sold. Okay. Okay. Like, I don't know how I like that.
You don't know how to go about.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna Natalie, we appreciate your help, sweetheart, but this is our little tribe here and we'd love you to be part of it with us, but
just please be respectful when you're in the chat room. I mean, like, if you're planning on answering people, trying to give readings in order to get people to your page, then I would probably suggest going about it in a little bit different way.
Because our tribe,
could have easily emailed me and talked to me, and I'm all about helping people get their name out. But I feel it's a little rude.
It's kind of like walking into a conversation.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the spirit in the park.
Yeah, we had a guy that walked up out of nowhere and decided that he was going to give readings as well. Hi, Arthur. Hi, honey. You do, honey. I just went to it. Like I literally just pulled it up right there. That's your page with your picture and your tarot card readings, and I can see it.
So, hi Arthur, nice to see you. We're not going to give too much energy to this because I'm not going to let it stop things. You know, I just appreciate if you be respectful.
We'd love you to stay.
Yes. But you know, I want to make sure that my clients are getting the best reading possible. And personally, I don't know if I've seen you in here before.
No,
so,
and these are all our tribe members, and they definitely they're definitely I'm very
protective. So yeah, I just want to make sure that everyone's on the same page.
But it's okay, honey.
It's fine. Like, no hard feelings. I need to set my boundaries for my page, and I hope you understand that.
All right, Joyce.
All right, Joyce.
Have a good reading.
So, all right, y'all. Well, I think we are gonna hop off so we can go make some dinner.
We're starving.
And chill out with the fam. I hope everyone has a great evening or day, depending on where you are. And I love you all very much. We appreciate every single one of you.
You're welcome, through. Cora.
And just remember, if you want to keep seeing this, make sure you support the page by liking and sharing, or donate if you feel called to do so. We love y'all, and we'll see you
Be
soon.
ready in the morning for our motivation meditation, y'all, because it's this whole week is self-love, okay?
10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We want to see you. Follow, like, and share, guys.
All right. Bye, guys. See you later.